Welcome to Crypto Therapy, your safe space to untangle the wild world of digital coins. Whether you're a crypto newbie or a blockchain believer, we've got you covered. Now, let's count down the top 5 cryptos you need to know. Number 5, BNB, Binance Coin. This one's the VIP pass to Binance perks and lower trading fees. Number 4, XRP, Ripple. Big banks love it, and so do fast transactions. Number 3, USDT, Tether, a stablecoin. No wild price swings here, just good old dollar vibes. Number 2, ETH, Ethereum, the king of smart contracts, NFTs, and decentralized apps. Number 1, BTC, Bitcoin, the OG, the legend, the digital gold. No surprises here, folks. Stick around for more crypto therapy, where we make crypto fun, easy, and stress-free. Smash that like and subscribe. See you next time.
Hey, we're back, and I'm changing that video up, man.
Yeah, that bitch don't know shit about no OGs.
You know what I'm saying? Change that video. That is not kosher. But that's what you get when you do shit for free.
Yeah. Come on, OGs, man.
Okay, so we have Uncle Buster here, you guys, and we appreciate him coming through. Thank you for hanging out with us, Uncle Buster. This is our second hour, and we appreciate you for hanging out.
Yeah, the first hour went hella quick.
Oh yeah.
You trying to do 3?
Hell no!
You know what you trying to do, man? I'm gonna have to go back to the store. I got some
what you want to
octane
do?
Right People used to come up to me, man, like, "Oh, tell me about crypto. You got 3 or 4 hours, motherfucker? What do you want me to tell you? Like 10 minutes?"
You know what, Buster? That's what I wanted to ask you. What exactly is your spiel? You got 90 people in. Okay, you said that in the last episode. You got 90 people in. What is your? How do you start talking to them about XRP?
They'll say something like, normally most people complain. You know, if they're complaining, just I'll go on to complaining, man. Quit complaining, bro. Like, do you ever want to make money? You better check this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you just learn how to. I actually got good at learning how to take whatever they're saying and then replying, because you're talking to the wrong dude, man. If you want me to stop talking about crypto, it ain't happening. So just either they're gonna fucking stop talking to me, which is fine,
or get away from me,
or they're gonna fucking get some crypto. One of the two. You know, if they don't get it and they don't want to hear about it, then they have to stop talking to me. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that too.
Okay.
we get away from me.
But a lot of people complain and, you know, oh man, I'm like, dude, do a garage sale, bro, and dump that money in crypto, man.
Okay. So I know this is already public already, and I didn't say the name, how I started the ratios, but I already put it out there that I swapped, and this is not for the newbie. Let me put my disclaimer in. I swapped 5,100 XRP for Algorand, and this is the guy that I listened to with this ratio thing, and yeah, can we talk about that? Can we talk about our Algorand play? Because these two guys over here gave me a little hate about it.
Sure did.
Yeah. You
I don't swap XRP for not my main bag of XRP. I don't swap that for shit.
I've only given that.
And some people don't, man. Like, but I mean, Algorand went a worse ratio. So, but over time, there's only 8 billion Algorand. So,
Talk about it exactly.
So yeah,
That's
over time,
it's gonna
it's gonna be like, damn, how much
it's gonna pay off.
You swap out, like it'll pay off.
Yeah,
But
will.
also, Algorand, I lost H bar. I fucking got pimped for my seeds in I don't know, 2020. So I lost H bar. I lost 50,000 H bar, 25,000 Algo, and 40,000 XRP in an atomic wallet. And but for me, switching out to Algo was, you know, I have, because to me it's XRP, XLM, XDC, not in any particular order, but XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo,
In that
HBAR,
order.
Quant.
In that
Quant.
order.
Mm-hmm.
But I just watched the video the other day. You're talking about Nerdy's video that he watched, but I watched Quant started in like 2001. So people think that this shit is just like it's crypto. Like this guy tied Quant to 2001. But so for me, I have the 6, right? So for me to throw some at Algo is not a big deal because I didn't have any Algo, and now I do.
And neither. Well,
and
I
Algo is still a baby compared to XRP. Algo is XRP is like 140 billion. So let's look at Algo, and this is where slowly over time XRP people, especially when the money will come in, XRP people will end up turning into Bitcoiners, right? They'll, after XRP makes them a shit ton of money, they're really not going to want to fuck with it.
Yeah, I think Algo is like what, 8 billion or 10 billion. I think
Wait,
it's
what?
8.
Whoa. You said after people make a shit ton of money and what, they're not gonna want to fuck with what? You lost me.
Okay, like hold on, let me look at Algo real quick.
I got it on the main
They
screen.
want to fuck with Algo, or they want to fuck with XRP.
They're not
Yeah,
going to
I got
want
it
to
on the
fuck
main
with
screen.
XRP. So 1.6 billion versus XRP's 130 billion. So Algo is over 100 times smaller. So yes, it's going to spin.
Yes, it's gonna spin. And you know what? We got in, and I remember the exact number. At $1.40, I got in at $1.40. XRP when I swapped it, and Algo was at 28 cents. This is a better fucking play right now. I wish I would have waited.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
yeah. Now it's a fucking definitely better, but that's what happens. You just got to play it out.
Yeah. So I'm just
Coin
writing
hop.
that shit out. No, I haven't swapped anything back because I haven't had the opportunity to. So I'm writing it out. Just letting you guys
Now
know where I am with
for the
that.
new people, don't do what you hear these OGs in this space talking about. If you listen to what the man Buster just said, he said, I have enough to where I felt comfortable swapping some of this that I've stacked for years for some of this that I don't have. If you don't have enough
You have to know your
of
percentage.
this asset, and you have to pick your own number. You got to pick what you think is going to make your life whole and right. And then at the same time, you got to say to yourself, if I take this percentage out of it and put it in this, what's the risk and what's the reward? Right? So it's better to, if you're new, set a goal for each asset, hit that goal first, and then venture out.
Yeah.
That's right.
But get the basics down. It's like anything else you do in life. If you're gonna be a carpenter or work on cars or an athlete, you got to get the basics down first. It's the same shit in crypto, Don't make this shit too complicated.
You know what's the best?
Keep it simply stupid.
Honestly, the
Go ahead,
quickest
bro.
lesson is lose money. You learn real quick. Lose
Oh,
some
On
money.
the shit
talk
show.
about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what
yes.
Burnt.
we're always
been
trying to
burnt.
stop people from like I've lost a lot of crypto, man, from doing dumb shit, or I gave my keys up. I was like, man, let me fucking go on the computer, put my fucking thing. I didn't type in the address myself and went through a bad link and gave somebody my wallet. I was like, 120 grand I lost.
Oh,
Thank you for
Now
even
listen to-
admitting that.
That's
Okay.
my
Now listen to what he just
got me
Yes.
faded up. I got
listen to what he just said. He gave that up
Yeah.
Well, Bagman
and lost.
Bagman corrected me on
Straight.
air because one day I said, man, I lost it. And Bagman was all, you didn't lose it. Somebody found it.
I love that. Exactly.
And
That
Somebody waiting
makes
on you
you
to make
feel
a mistake.
better.
that's how it works. Like,
Yeah.
That's
For
how
sure.
cautious you have to be because somebody always waiting on you to make a mistake.
Yeah.
That's in life.
But even crypto,
period,
like
dog.
you're gonna get once you get in crypto, you're gonna get fished with emails anyway, right? But all
Jeez.
that shows you is how valuable this shit is.
Emails,
You
Talk
know what I'm
about it.
saying? Like
Talk about it.
chats,
anyway, yeah.
Instagram,
But it
or whatever.
also shows you.
You'll get a random text from Coinbase. This is Coinbase. Like
Click on the link.
someone just withdrew. Yeah. You're like, give me a break, bro. I've
Mm.
had phone
It also-
calls.
You got a phone
It
call?
also
I
check
had
it
phone
out.
calls.
It also
Yeah.
show you how dedicated you is to this space. When you get burnt, your reaction will show you if you built for this or not.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because a lot of folks get burnt and they gone.
You're
They lose
absolutely
10
right. Oh
They
my
lose
God.
$10 and they out.
$10.
$10. Yeah.
You feel me?
You said it
I
was
lost
for
Yes.
$10.
Don't
For me,
do
That
it
was
to
a
me.
Betty Martin.
that was a big.
Don't
that
do
was
it
a
to me
big-
for $10.
I
No.
was like, you lost what?
$10.
You're mad as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, that ain't shit.
Hey, try thousands
I
of
know.
dollars, okay? $10
I
ain't shit.
know. I know I'm about to. If I go on Uphold and I want something that's on Uphold, I know I'm gonna pay $35 in gas fees. I know that.
Mm.
I know every platform I hit. If I don't go through a decentralized platform, I'm about to get hit.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
I did all that. Now, my gift to crypto is to not let the new person get hit like I get hit, because you ain't got to. So I'm gonna give you the game. But if you choose to go your way, that's cool too. If you get hit, like I always say, you can't say I ain't tell you, man.
And that's what I'm learning, Marby. I'm learning that you and I are the protector of newbies. But and Buster even says, you guys, you and Marvin are really protective over newbies. But I have to realize that we can't save every damn newbie. They're going to do what the
I
fuck
ain't-
they want to do, man. And
This
that
the
is the
thing.
bottom line.
I ain't trying to save every newbie. Let me tell y'all my aim. I was trying to save anybody that would listen when I first got into crypto, because I had found something that nobody else had ever given me. Now, where I am now in my investing journey is, if you're in crypto and you're new and you need help, I'm here. But I'm not going out and searching and trying to tell everybody in the world about crypto. I don't give a shit about those that don't want the attention that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to give them my attention and my time.
So let me ask the
I'm trying to
question.
give it away. When there's somebody that's in crypto that's new that needs my information and my time, those are the people that I'm focused on, because I was them at one point.
Hey, okay,
I was
so
them at
real
one point.
quick, real quick,
Go ahead, bro.
what is your call for crypto in general in the next 10 years? What is your call? What are your thoughts about it? All of it.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, astronomical numbers. XRP will be like, that's why I sort of always say the ramp up, because I feel like when we go from spec to utility,
Oh,
the numbers that people think it can't get to is going to be dropping the bucket. Like, there's people that think there's no way XRP get $100. I think XRP go to hundreds of dollars in a spec run.
Mm-hmm.
No utility. There's people that think that's just
Talk about it.
outlandish, right?
Oh, wow.
But whatever they show us over this, especially 2025, in this spec run, in this Bitcoin cycle, whatever they show us in a spec run is gonna, I will know for sure how high this utility, not for sure, but if they show 50, 100, 150, 200, whatever it might be, the numbers are going to be crazy in utility. Crazy high.
So what do you think about this administration's stance on crypto? Do you think it was already written down and they're just playing by the book that's already there?
I think everything was written down.
Come on, man.
Every
Come on, man.
ounce of everybody involved, nothing's by chance, bro. All this shit.
It can't be.
Even Gary Gensler disappearing the way he has?
Yes, that was his job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because everyone talked shit about Gary, but everybody was happy when Gary got in because they thought that was our guy, you know. And then it doesn't
He let
go
Marvin
how
in.
we wanted to go because Clayton, when he left,
He knew
you
too.
know, oh for sure,
He knew too.
but
It was a
I
money
think
play.
everything. I think I get caught up every once in a while, like it's not planned out, but everything's planned out. SEC is planned out. Because it's just everything is controlling your emotions. Like to me, that's why my main message is master your emotions. Crypto is one aspect of your emotion. So if somebody could just tell you about, oh, so and so, blah blah, who gives a fuck about so and so, bro? That's why you ain't doing shit.
So
and so, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so easy to get in emotional bullshit. So it happens in crypto too, right? Because
it's life.
you know,
it's life.
Yeah, but it's just
fishing.
emotion. It's just the way they control
hunting, sports, rap, music.
So these SEC guys, I'm peeping the game with the SEC because the head guys have all left who did the dirty plays when all they had to do was have the administration at the previous administration work with everybody and write some laws out. But you see how quickly it went away, like this. Like they were out and the shit just flipped on its head. Like, oh, we're cool with it. Look, we're gonna work with you. And it was
SBF.
like,
SBF.
I wouldn't even doubt either over time if once regulations really starts coming out that SEC might not even have any jurisdiction to crypto. They might just.
I don't think so.
Completely take it out of the SEC. Yeah.
Who says CFTC will take over, or they'll create something new?
Yeah,
for sure.
But either way, crypto 10 years from now, bro, like
I say 10 years.
10 years from now, I don't even want to guess. It's going to be way more than anyone thinks.
I'm going to be old.
Like 10 years,
Shit.
XRP will be thousands of dollars a piece, bro.
Yes. Definitely.
I'm trying to go live in Montana.
And that's being conservative. Once true money, this is what I was saying about market cap. Like the XRP people, when I said the Bitcoin thing, like the Bitcoiners, they made the money, so you can see why Bitcoiners ain't quick to move, right? They made a shit ton of money on that.
And what they do?
But we didn't get Bitcoin because it's so expensive, right? Because XRP is cheaper. So as XRP climbs up, that's why I made that comment about we're going to end up turning into the average hodler that's not learning new shit is going to end up being the Bitcoiner now, right? But these market caps isn't money in, money out. So once real money actually comes in, like if $1 trillion came in, the market cap wouldn't go up $1 trillion. It'd probably go up 300 trillion. You couldn't, XRP couldn't even, it would buy every coin for $1 trillion, right? So as that money comes in, it's just going to blow. XRP would turn into a meme coin. You see what I'm saying? As far as how much it would bounce, because there's only 100 billion coins. How is $1 trillion? It's got to be tokenization first, or tokenization and then start pumping money, right? But if you just tokenize $1 trillion, you know what the price of XRP would be crazy.
Yeah,
but this is where people that don't understand market cap, they don't understand that XRP is 140 billion. 140 billion didn't come in XRP, right? These people that own those top accounts, they paid sub penny. So
well, look, so what's the guy name? Shit. Ashton Kutcher and his brother went on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and they donated 3.4 billion XRP.
No, it was $3.4 billion. It was 4 million.
No, it's $4 million. It was $4 million. 3.4 billion XRP
Oh, yeah, you're
at,
right. You're right.
at
You're
$4
right.
million because it was under a penny.
Yeah. You're
It's
right.
now worth 6.8 or 6 point something now.
That's crazy.
It was like million though. It wasn't. It wasn't a billion. It was like 3 point something million XRP.
No, they
They
showed
ain't
the
get.
numbers yesterday on.
Nah,
They showed the numbers yesterday, bro. It was 3.4 billion because
well
of the
then we need to
price
go.
of
Billion
XRP.
We
dollars,
need to
right? Not
fucking turn down.
XRP.
No, 3.4 billion XRP.
No, man. It was
It was,
It was like
All
$4
right,
million.
y'all gonna argue with me, huh?
Yeah, it was like
No,
Yes,
but I'm
but it
saying
wasn't
no.
a.
I remember what you're talking about, bro.
It wasn't a 30-cent XRP. It was like a stronghold or XCN. It was way under a penny.
yeah, it
So
was
$4
Yeah.
million dollars.
$4 million worth to Ellen DeGeneres in 2008.
Yes, $4 million, but
that
okay.
was
It
in
was 3.4
2008,
billion XRP.
2018.
2018. Okay.
Go
Yeah,
look it
it
up.
was. I watched the show, man. I was already in XRP, but we need to go find Ellen DeGeneres podcast. Is what we need to do.
For real, that's why her ass fled the
Come out.
country.
Yeah.
We ran the
That's what
numbers
her.
yesterday. $6.8 billion in XRP.
Yes.
I
Okay. I thought you were saying 6.8 billion XRP. That's what I'm saying. It's the dollar amount
No,
is $6.8 billion.
$6.8 billion in
Okay.
XRP.
Okay. Got you. Yeah.
3.4 billion XRP times 2 is 6.8.
Mm-hmm.
so, as you look through the Reddits, it just says 4 million to Ellen during her show in 2018.
Yeah, $4 million and then
If you look
6.8
at
billion.
the average price around 2018, that Joker was about 63 cents. 63 to 40.
It would be
Nah, bro,
6.8
you're looking at it
million,
wrong.
$6.8 billion, right? Today.
Yeah. So folks are
It
looking at it
wasn't
wrong.
billions though, bro. It was
It
millions.
was. Literally, you can Google it, bro. It's really in front of everybody. You can literally Google it. Pull out your phone and your good eye and look it up.
I don't have to, man. I don't have to. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't have to. Because I bought Stronghold at 3034. Now folks that bought it at 2034,
They're 10 behind you.
exactly. 2018 XRP is not 2025 XRP.
Yeah.
So
2018 XRP. I'm looking at the price range.
But it's higher than you think, bro. It wasn't sub penny. It was sub penny like 2017 early.
Yeah, so the
but
value
where
is
did
6.8
where did they buy it at? They gave it to her at that price, but where did they buy it at? That's what
Directly
everybody's
from
missing.
Ripple
At what price?
at a little under about $4 million.
Well, the one thing is very interesting is he did invest
What was
in
the price of Ripple when it was gifted to Ashton Kutcher? He didn't buy it.
Damn,
Just
what year
like
was that?
just like Kid. What was the dude? A kid that was playing poker that bought $2 billion or was gifted $2 billion. Like, come on, y'all, man. Folks got them numbers. Come on, y'all.
Yeah. So yeah, a little under 4.
He
Damn,
got
what
$2
was
billion
it?
by himself.
4 million gave him like 3.4
Shit.
billion XRP, and then
He just on
the value of it is okay. So
I
so
run
they got
numbers
about
all fucking day.
3.4
This is what I do.
billion XRP.
So he gave 4 million
It is
in
what it is.
2018. It was 67 cents a coin.
Yeah, I watched that episode. She probably forwarded it to Jeffrey Epstein's podcast.
Listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. If you were a person that got that much XRP at that time, what number would you want the public to believe that you got it at? Under a penny
Well,
or
invested in
67
Ripple.
cents?
67 cents.
So he's an investor, Ripple the company, and he probably had the pre-sales, them pre-coin sales a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good flex on Ellen DeGenerate show.
Yeah.
She's a degenerate, but she's a DJ. No matter what, she in crypto. You a DJ. If you were crypto, you were fucking DJing.
Hey,
Like
for real.
you were looking at the planet like this sucks. There's got to be a better way, and you read some white papers, and you just thought you got the clue. You was like, God gave you the clue to the universe right then and there, and you got in. He was like, yeah.
Yeah, but that was after that was coming
Look at the
down
tax shit too, yo.
from the 385. You know,
Yeah.
Look
It's
at the
coming
tax
down.
shit. If the price I'm saying is right versus the price that y'all saying is right, look at the tax implications involved in that.
Yeah, this okay. It's
A
true.
lot of fucking money she got to pay.
Hell yeah.
It's real simple.
Okay, and you know what, Marby? I'm remembering it.
Shit.
Okay, it was like 4 million, and they got about 3.4 billion XRP, and what's his name was like double the price. It's $6.8 billion
$6.8
worth.
billion.
Yeah.
Come on,
Dollars
man.
worth. Mm-hmm.
They didn't give her no billion people.
No.
You don't think so?
No. No.
It wasn't worth that when they gave it to her. It wasn't worth shit when they gave it to her.
So
Propaganda.
long story short, you transfer it to her 501(c), they can rock with it. It was 4 million at 67 cents a coin. Unless you can find something to prove me wrong, that's what I'm sticking to. She probably took it to the 501(c) and just sat on it like a degenerate. And she sit on the board of it, and she probably took a little
Nah,
cut.
that ain't what she did. She did what the Bitcoin people did. They spent it. You got a dude that bought 2 pieces for fucking 10,000 a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not
my
worth that now.
She spent it.
She didn't fucking hold it.
Yeah.
I wish we had that transfer so we could see that address.
Hell yeah.
Bags, the back and forth bag. You know?
You're fucking right.
Yeah, I would love to tag Ash's one of his bags. Got him.
Man.
Now the bigger question is, if he gave her, if him and his brother gave her that much XRP, how much do they have?
Oh my God. Talk about it. Ooh. Yeah.
That's the bigger question.
Okay, so Buster, let's give Buster these situation questions. Where do you see XLM going?
Shit.
All up in it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
All
they're so tied together. Like all 6 of those. You're talking like the 6 I named. You're talking the center of the whole thing, like the infrastructure. So much shit off of that. You don't have to have all of them, but there's some. I think the whole system will be like 100, 200 coins. But that's gonna solve every problem we have today. And then I think once they drop this system, the only thing that's going to survive outside of the 200 is as innovation happens, new problems are created, and then solutions will have to come in for something new, right? But every coin's is payments, right? So you ain't going to get away with doing more payments on top of payments. Like once payments is solved, the next gen, like everyone that's not listening now, their next opportunity is after innovation starts. Once you think about everything that goes on top of the crypto, once cell phone comes with their apps, all this shit's gonna be stacked on. People can miss this bus, and there's gonna be more buses, bro, coming after this. Because this is gonna be the internet all over again.
Let me ask you something. All 3 of y'all. What if we wrong
We're not.
about crypto? No. But what if we're wrong about crypto? Period. What if we're dead ass wrong? What's your plan?
I already know how to make money. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I'd just go back to what I was doing, bro. I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be like, motherfucker. You know, I don't even know if I'd be pissed, but I'm out of that realm of working like that, dude. That's hard work.
I'm gonna tell you why I asked that. Most people in this world, not even just in this space, but most people don't have that plan. And most people that you meet in this space, well, a lot of people that you meet in this space, they depending on this shit and they need it. And if it doesn't work to them, their life is over.
Oh hell no.
It's not over.
Think about it. Think about what I just said.
Before, so I guess I'll be
yeah.
Hey, I've been poor before, so
I ain't talking about y'all. I'm not talking about
poor, bro.
I'm not.
It's actually easier to be poor than to have money. That's the truth.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. The reason I asked that question.
You said pull out a what? Eagles hat or a mask?
Put out the Eagles hat. Start punching football again.
Hold on, Barbie. Go ahead, Barbie.
You got a jersey on too?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Barbara.
It's a lot of folks, man, that aren't prepared for if in the next 1 or 2 years this situation doesn't work out the way that they planned it in their head, because they believe that they can control this situation and it's on them, instead of having the patience to wait and not over investing. A lot of folks that we know personally in this space are over invested.
I am.
Yeah.
Financially.
Yeah.
They got too much in it. They need to pull out of it.
Balls deep,
today.
I'm caramel balls deep in this shit, bro.
Yo, balls deep, bro. Hey, I'm so deep. You can just rub lotion on me and you feel how deep I am. You like, what the fuck is that? I'm greasy.
Oh my god.
Now guess what, y'all? Guess who ain't over leveraged? Marvin ain't.
Yeah, I still got my house, bro. I didn't touch my house.
This should go away today.
If I touch my house, I'm definitely all in. But I left that alone, and that's what I'd have to build from. If it doesn't work out, I have to start with.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been poor before, so this shit don't scare me none.
But I don't even. If it's not crypto, we all have problems. Everyone that wasn't in crypto is gonna have problems, you know.
It ain't about for us we're good because we've learned a skill that translate into financial life and literacy any fucking way. We know how to make, we know how to get out now.
I'm gonna be on the course. Ledgers, dog. I'm gonna be on the course.
Yeah, no, we gotta get out now. Legally.
Got that nano.
So
got the nano.
I ain't really talking about us. I'm talking about somebody that just came in right now. They dropped $100,000. That's all they got.
Oh.
And it dropped to.
Hold on, what did they drop it on? Hold on, what did they drop it on? That's a class.
Yeah.
It really don't matter. If the whole space went away, it don't matter what they dropped it on. Is what I'm saying.
We had a nuclear fucking holocaust, and that's it. And shit don't matter anyway. What matters is
that ain't what I'm saying.
Fishing a gas mask.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is not that type of situation, but they just said, fuck the whole crypto shit. It's not happening globally, period. It's not going to work. That's where we was going with the administration that was fighting against the one that won. We were headed there, y'all.
Nah, they was on some old, we want to know what you got, how much you got. We want to tax
we want it. No, we want it.
I think this is
they
bigger.
Want to take it.
I think this is bigger than any administration. I think the last one did their role, and it didn't matter. Like, that's what I was saying earlier about it's all planned out, all of it. Crypto.
They still trying to take it, y'all. They want your core. They want your cold storage wallet right now. They still fighting for that in Congress. Do y'all know that?
You know how they're going to get it? You know how they're going to get the cold storage wallets?
Where you cash out?
Raise it up to $10, and then you just gave it to them. Not you personally, but if they, that's why.
No, $10 ain't going to do it. Not for me.
Yeah, it will. Well, not for you, but I'm just saying, like,
not for me, it ain't.
Most cold storage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is done at $10.
I guarantee you that. I'm gonna laugh at $10.
Hold on,
Not
when you
mad
say
at it,
when
but
you say it's done at $10, are you talking about the people who have them and they want to cash out? They're
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
give
when
them their
10%
address?
of people
yeah,
have 3,000 ZERPs, you're gonna tell me? I think that whole 10% is. I mean, we added it up. When we added it up last year, it was 28 billion coins were retail. Right now, it's like 18 billion. They
Ooh.
got 10. They got 10 billion coins back on on $3. So you're gonna tell me 10 billion or $10 are not gonna get
Yeah,
what?
people
And
make time. You're right.
people are out, bro.
Hmm.
The mass majority, like the not
And
not people that are watching live streams for 2 hours, right? The average person in crypto, you got them in there, you help them get the wallet. When they see that wallet's 30 grand, they're out.
woof,
Damn, man. Oh my
woof.
god.
And this is why you can't. There's no point in like even when they call you, man, my shit's 40,000, right? Now you gotta what? Now talk them out of selling. Like
I had to do
they're
that to
done,
a
bro.
dude, bro. It's funny
Yeah.
you say that. When the ramp up hit with the Trump pump came, man, I went into the office. A young buck was like, everybody was like, "How's your crypto doing?" And I was like, "Are y'all not watching the news? Take a look at your wallets." And a whole bunch of young bucks, whole bunch was like, "Oh crap, oh crap." One dude was like, he had 40 racks. In Stellar, he was like, "I got 40,000. Zenny, should I sell it?" I said, "Hell no. Oh, keep buying."
Shall I
And, and he was shocked. And another dude, he caught me in the hall. "Hey, man, you was right about the crypto." No shit. I've been preaching y'all for 4 years. So, but you right. Them, and what I had to do, this is funny, man. I told him he was stupid. This dude used to work for me. I ain't gonna say his name. But he was stupid. And if you work for me, you know who I'm talking about. Dude, I had told everybody about XRP. He had got in. And we were talking. I think it had went up to 95 cents. So, and I was like, "How y'all feel?" Everybody was like, "Oh, it's cool. It's 95." I'm like, "Keep buying." He was like, "It's 95 cents." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I sold all my XRP to buy a classic car." So you know me, I'm like,
How
"There's no way
horrible.
you have that much money." I said, "A classic car." He's like, "Yeah, it's a fixer upper, but I got a classic car." I said, "You must want to work here the rest of your life." And I knew I said when he told me that, I said he ain't gonna be working for me for long. He done because you
That's
too
because
stupid.
most people have been
You too
trained to
stupid.
work
You too stupid.
for the rest.
You too stupid to work
No,
for me. Or
well,
for
the
me.
thing is, most people have been told that that's what they are supposed to do. Go get an education, go get a good job, go find a nice woman or man, have some kids, raise them kids. You know, that's what most people have been taught to do.
Some
Be a worker bee.
yeah,
What you got?
because
Be a fucking worker bee. And build somebody else's dream.
but yeah, the
Buster.
That's not
people.
Marvin. That's
I mean,
not
it goes
Marvin,
back
man.
to quick. Even the person that did $1,000 or $500 one time, and then they're not in here like spending their energy learning more.
They gonna
The
lose.
whole matrix, like they might talk to Marvin on the phone, and they'll be like, Marvin will be the only person they talk to their neighbor. You better sell that shit. You better get that money while you can. You better sell that shit.
Yeah.
That's when the matrix is gonna come down and attack everyone they talk to. What, 60 grand? You better sell that, man. You
I
know
had a
what you can
dude
do with
try me
that,
like that a
right?
couple weeks ago, bro.
Because you're underestimating the consciousness side, like all the decisions. I mean, everyone's made decisions to change their life, like the way they spend. Because I was my dad's money, so my thing is that's what got me in the ratios. I was like, I'm not going to take the money out of. I'm not going to take it out because if I take it out, I'm just going to go buy something, right? But I was using ratios to keep it going and keep shit flowing. But yeah, you underestimate how much little changes you did, because it's endless. Once you have a household and a family, I was making damn good money, but I think I was like 75, 80,000 a year when I got into crypto. And then then COVID, my route just blew the fuck up. Like astronomical numbers, right? But I just lived at 75. I was like, cool, 75,000 plus. My wife was working. That will go to the house. Anything extra, and just I had
Butters.
that. Yeah, I had that
I'm
fucking
investing.
That butters,
popping in
boy.
there. So, but you can't underestimate the time. Like when it goes up $1, I'll get. Should I buy more? There are people I haven't talked to in like 3 years. Still got my number. Should I buy more? It's like it's
I've gotten
fucking
that question.
$1.20. So yeah, they could see a double up, a triple up, but what happens when they get to 10, 20x?
They out.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what's scandalous, damn Coinbase, man. If you don't have like right now on Coinbase, the minimum you have to transfer XRP off is 22.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, if you ain't got 22 XRP, it's staying on the platform. How about that?
There's a reason though, like because they see all their numbers. What if they have 50,000 people with less than 20?
And when you take your shit
You see
off
what
their
I'm saying?
platform,
Like
they lose their money.
they
When you
just pimped.
transfer, yeah,
Go ahead.
They just
when you
pimped all those
transfer your
coins.
shit off Coinbase to your cold storage wallet or any of those exchanges, you're taking food off their table.
Yeah.
The Coinbase is scandalous. They like, nah, dog, you gotta have that. We gotta have that here.
Yeah, we got to get some. We got to get paid.
Yeah. Now, Buster, I have a question for you. So after we moon, what do you see yourself doing? I know you mentioned a lot about raising consciousness. So, can you speak on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get used to being rich as fuck first.
Hey,
Probably,
talk
That's
about
hard.
it.
it just get some shit in line, like, and take a break. But I think I think a lot of people in the XRP have the need to. I think everyone's raising consciousness. It's just XRP is that sliver. It's that more economical side.
Mm.
But I think the base, because I sort of found God through. I always felt in my body, but I also learned how to articulate what I feel, where I couldn't articulate it before. People are like, why do that? That's weird. Okay, well, never mind, motherfucker. Like, it's weird. You see what I'm saying? So you learn, and that's people pleasing was a big thing too. Like, stop
I'm
people,
different.
stop, yeah, and I was just
I'm
different,
different.
right?
Yeah,
You and I have that in common, the people
I'm different.
pleasing thing.
Yeah.
And Nina, I tell you, Marvin is not a fucking people pleaser.
Oh my god. No.
I don't give a
No,
shit. I'm
I
cool. I
stopped
help,
people
but
pleasing as I got on YouTube, man, because
yeah, man,
the takers don't
they
get
use that
nobody gets
shit.
the takers. They will take 100% of the time. They'll
Yeah.
never get tired of
Everything.
taking,
They
bro.
take
As much as
everything.
you give them.
Everything you got, energy, your positivity, your essence, your money. It's all
Everything, man.
thievery, right? That's why
Everything.
it's the same people. Like,
Your words, your
that's
game, your good, your bad. They just want something from you.
Oh, I got to give a shout to Buster, man. I would stay with Buster last year for about a couple. It was more than a couple days, and he let me use his. I guess it was his son's room where I crashed the fuck out every night, bro. It was like heaven. Wake up the next day. Like I remember, and then one morning I keep repeating this shit, but it's funny as fuck to me. I go downstairs. I'm like, yo, let's go. We got to get this shit. We got to do this. Buster's like, I like a cup of coffee. You want one? I was like, yeah, I'll take a cup. You know what I'm saying? So I'm drinking a cup, smoking my black, drinking my coffee in the morning. Buster like, take it easy, bro. We gonna do all that shit. I'm like, all right, fuck.
yeah, I gotta get that coffee in, man.
That shit
But
was
The
dope.
crazy part about life, man, is you just got to know yourself, man. I try to tell the youngsters that all the time, man. And the reason I speak on like new people all the time in crypto is because I deal with a lot of youngsters. Sometimes I used to. Um,
Can you do me a
but
favor?
and
Can you do me a favor?
go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
Ask Buster a question while we got his time here.
Thank you. That's why I was
You
like,
gonna
okay,
fucking rant all night, bro. You're gonna fucking rant and make me hit the button again. Ask
I
him a
know.
question. Now, if you want, I'll hook you up. You can just run the channel and rant all night. But I need you to ask Buster a question, bro. I love you. You know this, but you know how I'm gonna come after
We
you.
love you,
So why you gonna make me do this?
Oh shit! Look at
What would
Marvin.
Marvin talk about?
Marvin, no, I love him though. What Marvin don't tell you is I call his ass 3 times a day. What's up, brother? You gonna say ask him some questions, or you gonna hit us with some?
Y'all go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead, man. Don't do me like
we
that,
didn't
bro.
put. We didn't got him in a mode. See, FUMA, it's all your fucking
No,
fault.
No, I'm cool. No, I ain't tripping.
Marvin got some questions. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Marvin got some questions, but he hold back, and I need to hear them questions.
We need to hear your questions, bro. What questions do you have for
Marvin, you ain't gonna ask the
Buster?
questions, bro? Okay, he mad at me.
Oh shit!
I
Look,
apologize. He know I love him, but damn, I need him to ask these questions he got.
Nah, man,
I
I'm cool.
know
Y'all go
Marvin got
ahead,
these
man.
questions.
I ain't mad at
Marvin,
nobody, man. Y'all go
ask
ahead,
the
man.
questions.
Hey, I'm too blessed. I'm too blessed to be mad at anybody, man.
hey,
So
talk
y'all
about
do
it.
y'all, man.
Yeah,
Y'all go
Marvin, I
ahead.
need you to ask some questions. I know you got them, bro. That's what you ain't gonna ask him.
I don't have nothing, man.
Oh
Bro,
my
you know,
goodness! Oh my goodness!
I was just chopping it with. I was chopping it up with my brother, man, Buster, man. Just bouncing ideas back and forth, man. And I got to be me, man. So if I don't have
yeah,
no
man,
question, I don't have no question, man. So
I'll be
I'm
quiet
gonna
now.
listen
Go
to y'all
ahead.
question, man.
Okay, all right. So I will intervene. So B, um, on this raising consciousness level, like I think I just asked you, where do you see yourself after we moon? Do you see yourself on YouTube, or what do you see yourself doing?
Good question.
Man, I sort of feel like, I don't know. I feel like I took it sort of serious. Like I watch every video back, and our format, we're trying to like, me and Zerk had to work on. We had to work on being authentic because it's hard because once you get on YouTube, you're already emulating something,
Mm-hmm.
right? Once you want to do your own show, you're still truly emulating other shows that you saw in that area that you want to do a show. So we had to work on being authentic. And a lot of it was like we're calling each other before the show. We'd call each other and we're like, damn, dude, why don't we just say this shit on air? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then we stopped calling each other and stopped talking before the shows. And then we talked a lot on the phone. We stopped talking on the phone and started having the conversations on air, you know. And and then we move over with baggies on extra bullish. But I feel like somebody's gonna see us.
Yeah.
And it's gonna just be a bigger something because the way we're doing it is sort of unique, you know. We're like we have a game plan, but not fucking in stone, you know. So if the shit flows off left a little bit, you could catch it and then bring it back. But it took a while to sort of hone that in. But I feel like podcasting something, you
Yeah.
know, an XRP, because even on our shows, you know, it always, if we don't talk about XRP for 15, 20 minutes, you'll get that like, oh, you guys going to talk about XRP, you know? But I was already red pilled. I was already raising my consciousness. On my solo videos, I explain more like the pie, and XRP is a part of the consciousness. So what we're saying and what we get frustrated with, it's because we're more conscious than the people that aren't listening. You know, so
Outside of finance, where do you see blockchain technology being applied to? Not if you had to eliminate cross-border payments, we already know it's going to happen there. Where else do you see blockchain technology being applied to?
everything.
Okay,
I think it's all coming on, dude. So through tokenization, you know, there's going to be small businesses. They're going to have this group of coins for small businesses. You know, I think everything, it's all coming. NFTs, everything could be an NFT. That's why I think they're classifying NFTs right now.
Mm-hmm.
What type of NFTs? Because everything could be an NFT.
You're right.
Every car, you could just fucking register your NFT, and your car's tied to the NFT. Your
Airplane
house,
tickets, movie tickets,
everything,
anything.
bro. Yeah.
At what point does all the blockchains become interoperable where you bought something on this blockchain, like an NFT that represents a car, and I can transfer it to a Marvin or a Nina, like to the XRP ledger? When do you think those dates are going to start folding into each other?
I think it's already created because I think the ledger being a DEX is how that's going to happen, right? But maybe not every tier in society out the gate, but all this side shit, Zahao and all these side chains, bro. Like they're not random. You know, so I can't speak for everything, but when that core comes together, why XRP is king? Because Ripple owns the ILP, which is the Interledger Protocol, and you put that with XRP and the ledger being the DEX and the escrow, so half of it been protected the whole time. It's the one.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So, and Ripple was smart by, you know, like it's like gas, brake, fucking clutch. You go to any country, the protocol, you could drive over here or over here. Gas, brake, clutch is still the same because it's protocol, and that's why Ripple owns the protocol. So all these people, you know, oh, they're not going to use XRP. The fuck they are, bro. What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
But what you're talking about, FUMA, the initial drop, it's already going to be interoperable, but it's just going to get more. It's just going to web out. Webs of web. But if you're in that 6, XRP, XLM, XDC, Quant, Algo, HBAR, and, you know, you could throw Chainlink. There's a group there. If that's the dead ass center, bro. It don't get no center than that.
I do have a question. Like, how do you feel about Quant? I did hear that there is a over wallet from something that I watched today. How do you feel about Quant, and how important do you think Quant is going to be in this economy?
I'll never sell my Quant, bro. Like Quant is gonna get so high. But like when we get caught up in the games, like what sense does this make? Quant is early crypto, right? How is there a crypto that connects all the fucking cryptos when crypto don't even exist, right? Because it's all planned out. And that's why Quant, even the early bank shit, Quant was always on there. Quant's ever. Even the early bank fucking statements where you see how the system works, this bank, blah, Quant's on there. Ripple's on there.
Yeah.
So is Quant going to get their own chain? Because right now they're ERC20.
Yeah, but Quant is going to be
QRC20.
Yeah, that's the coin. But like how what's Quant's system called? Quant's the coin. That's ERC20. That doesn't matter. It's their protocol is why Quant is the shit. I can't remember the damn name of it, but Nerdy knows the fucking name.
QRC20.
So, okay, so let's have this conversation. I get that, right? But wouldn't they have to actually have their own network outside of the Ethereum blockchain?
QRC20.
All right, so go ahead.
I'm not sure what the network's called for the Quant. I don't remember the name, but it's sort of like, okay, like XRP. XRP is powerful, but with the interledger protocol, the protocol is what's connecting other networks, right? So Quant has their own outside of the coin that's connecting blockchains.
Yes.
So there's some people that just see that it's ERC20, or if they have their own chain now. What are you saying, Marvin? QR?
That's the protocol.
QRC20 been out shit for 3.5, 4 years, man. Quant had his own chain. They can hop to it anytime they want to. Quant is overledger. So Quant can
Overledger.
hop
There
on
you go.
any chain. It can hop on any chain that they want to hop on. Ethereum, XRP. Folks was mad because Quant didn't hop on XRP and they hopped on the ERC20. Well, why'd they hop on ERC20 instead of XRP? XRP's in a fucking lawsuit. For one,
That's interesting. It looks like it's only.
But that's the power of it.
Now they mentioned the Overledger wallet. I'm thinking Quant maybe the custodial like wallet. That's what I'm thinking. The
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
the institutional custodial wallet.
I'm gonna give y'all two resources. Go search XRP Bagman Quant. Go search GDLT Quant, and go search NerdyX Quant.
I'm not searching shit because I got a bag full of Quant.
I'm saying no, I ain't talking to y'all. I'm saying for the folks that don't have it or don't know what it is, you know, it's some guys that's putting out some information on Quant. You know, just type in Quant, QUANT.
Yeah.
And do your own research. The best thing that you can do in this space, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up one more time, and I probably ain't gonna say nothing else for the rest of the night. The best thing in this space that you can do for yourself is your own fucking research. Find your own fucking coin. Find your own reason in this space, and ask yourself why you doing this.
But I think Quant was. I think when I bought XDC, Quant was like $8.
I'm out.
And,
oh my goodness.
He'd be all right.
But they were connecting chains then, and I was like, oh yeah, Quant's massive. And
yeah, it is, man.
But I don't think people realize there's only going to be a few of the ILP Overledger, Hyperledger. There's only a select few of those, but everything starts with those, and then it's the coins and the blockchains, and then it's just going to be a web of shit after that.
Okay, I gotta ask the magic question: how you feel about this Tron? Because we never talk about Tron. Nobody talks
Tron
about
is
Tron.
totally manipulated. But go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think all of it is, but I think Tron's a player, dude. I think because like Sun was like Ripple Asia, so Tron is like it's gonna be like their XLM. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Tron's. I don't have it no more, but I did have Tron early in the day. But I don't think Tron's no punk. For a while there, I was like, eh. But he also bought. What did he buy? The streaming shit. What was it called? The pirate shit. Didn't he buy that too?
Bitcoin, BTT. It's like, I think it's like not Bitcoin. BitTorrent. Yeah, he got a BitTorrent protocol. And the reason why I keep thinking about this Tron, like, first I realized they outlawed for everybody to buy it. It's hard. It's really hard to buy. In order to get Tron, you got to use Changely. And even if you had the ledger itself, it's like, nah, you in America, you can't get it. So you got to use Changely to get it.
Have you tried the Decent?
Yeah, I think Decent will. Decent is one that will.
Dude, I've been swapping on Decent, dude. That's fucking nice. You know what else is good to swap? Caleb and Brown is free. Caleb Brown's pretty nice. I swapped in there the other day. I was like, shit. They're not even charging you, bro. Just swap in there. So
yeah, the only thing you got to watch out with Caleb and Brown is it just scares me about the addresses and the memos and all that shit. But other than that, I have them.
Tron on Kraken and BitTrue. Those are the known ones.
You're like the only person on earth that can still get on Bitcher though.
For the haters.
See
Yeah, I
that
can't
shit?
even-
They gonna kick me off now. Yeah.
Even in Kraken kicked me off. Not Kraken. What's the other one, man? Oh shoot, that other exchange. It looked like Clown World when you logged into it. It'll come in a minute, but yeah, man. I have a couple exchanges that booted me off. It was like, nah, bro, no more for you. But I like Tron because you can stake Tron and you can get energy and all that stuff and then swap it. They got a whole nother market now. It's like you stake your Tron, you can get energy in this other coin, and then you can go on a secondary market and trade your energy for Tron and do all kind of stuff, man. It's a little nuts now. It's Clown World over there, but it's good.
Hmm.
You got Corium?
Not at all.
Oh, you don't? Because that's a good staking too. I gotta work on mine, but I was just asking.
But I got that osmosis and Cosmos, so. All right, we at the top of the hour. Nina, Marv, anybody got some more time? Or
Actually, I do have something to say, you guys. That XCN pump, I got in and I put 2,100 in it and made a quick $500 in a day. I'm just saying. You can't time the market. But I went on and took a chance because I had a little bit of alpha. So I took advantage of that. I'm just saying. I'm looking for like little trades like that. And I think the way to go is to see what Coinbase and crypto.com, what's trending, and then you can go, kind of in and out those little trades. I even got a little bit of I got about $1 million worth of Toshi about a week ago. So
I never got that one. I almost did.
Yeah. I got it. I got in on it. Since, not a bad price. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm not even gonna feed in the FUMA shit. He want me to say a lot of shit so he could just mark me off.
We can go over a little bit,
I
was saying, we have to do 3 hours. Are y'all cool with 3 hours?
Let's run it.
Let's run it. Oh my goodness.
Damn. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this video again. I'm gonna have to do a smoke break.
A smoke break.
Do another hour. Can y'all do that?
I'm still drunk as fuck. I don't care. I'm good.
I mean, we're gonna do it. Let's cut. Damn, this is all nighter. All right, we'll be back, y'all.
Bye, glitches.
See, I ain't even cut you off.
I know. Thank you, you motherfucker.